So if you read the title, you already know we're trying some TikTok nail trends in today's video. And while scrolling on TikTok, there were a few that I really want to try. So I'm just going to put them all together and make them into one big nail set, as I usually do. It's nothing new for me at this point. So if you've been on TikTok or on the social media period, you already know Gel X has been taking over the nail scene. Gel X or any Gel X dupe is the thing to try. It's the perfect way to get salon quality nails in the comfort of your own home. If you haven't tried it, I have a suggestion for you today. So I'm going to be doing all of these nail trends on this Magic Tip Gel Kit by Bellavina from Double Dip. It's a Gel X dupe that I've done reviews on like about 3 or 4 times before, but I absolutely love it. And I will have it in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. But in addition to that, I've been seeing a lot of people use nude poly gel to do like a French look. So instead of using the clear gel that you would get in the Gel X dupe kit or in your Gel X kit to adhere the tip of the nail to your actual nail bed, I've been seeing a lot of people use like a nude poly gel to do it, and I really want to try that today. I've done it once, but I really want to try it again on these nail designs. It really gives you a perfect base for a French look. It really sets that look up. So this next hack, I really don't know what the name of this one is, but I'm gonna name it as Blooming Gel Dots. So it looks like they put down a base of blooming gel and then just go in with the dotting tool and just do like some lines of polka dots going up and down the nail, and it creates like the coolest design. I haven't tried that one yet, so I'm itching to try it. So you already know we got to do that in this video. And I'm thinking to do a French polka dot look, just like the one that this person tried in this TikTok video. And then last but not least, the tie-dye nails. So if you haven't seen this, you've been under a rock. Let me just tell you, because I've seen this all over, especially on TikTok and Instagram. And I haven't tried this one yet either. So this is a disclaimer. This video is not going to be perfect. I'm probably going to mess up, but I mess up in every single one of my videos because I'm not a perfect person. But I'm super excited to try these. So let's go ahead and get into it. But first, we have to do an unboxing of this Magic Tip Gel Kit by Bellavina. So yeah, let's get into that. So this is what the box looks like on the outside, and don't let this little small box fool you because there's so much stuff that's packaged in this little old box here. So here's the UV lamp that it comes with. Okay, so this is what the lamp looks like, and this is the on and off button right here, and then this is your cord. It does not come with a power box. You will have to provide that yourself. Here is all of the cover tips that it comes with. The sizes go from 0 to 10. I already have mine kind of sized up here on the side, so I don't have to worry about that later. But it says here on the box it comes with 500 cover tips. And then you have your 4-in-1 base coat, which is the gel that you're going to use to adhere the cover tips to your nail. And then we have our handy dandy nail file, a cuticle pusher. And then this is our free gift. We have some rhinestones. They're so sparkly. So to start off, you want to use this file to gently buff off the shine of your natural nail, and then apply the 4-in-1 base coat to each nail, just one coat, and then cure it afterwards. And then we have this. So normally you would use the 4-in-1 base coat to adhere the cover tips to your natural nails. Since we're doing TikTok hacks and trends, I am using this poly gel, this nude poly gel. So I got this from Double Dip as well. I'm going to put just enough poly gel here on the tip. I feel like that's a little too much, but I'm going to still go with it because that might be just enough. That's the one tricky part. I haven't mastered yet, knowing how much is enough. But I'm going to start up here at the cuticle, and yeah, that's way too much. Okay. I'm just going to take a little bit out. And hopefully that's enough right there. So let's see. And push it up by the cuticle right here. And we're gonna press it down. And that's super nice. I like that. We got a little bit of spillage on the side, but we can drill that off a little later with our drill. Now, the mistake I just made, I didn't cut on my light beforehand. But you want to make sure you do that before, so you can just swoop right in and cure everything. So on the bottom, you'll definitely have some spillage going on. It's not all the way cured, which is good for us. I'm gonna take some slip solution and just carve all of that out, and then you can cure the rest because it's not all the way cured. I'm just gonna flip my hands over, well, my thumb finger over, and cure underneath. Honestly, we might not have to drill it off after all. I've been picking at this and it's just popping right off. Look at that. Okay, I'll get the rest with the drill, but okay. So the thing I love about polygel is like impossible. Well, I won't say impossible, but it's very hard to get bubbles in it. And then after you press it down, you take your finger off of it and it doesn't budge, it doesn't move, it doesn't create bubbles. The polygel is real stiff, so you don't have to worry about none of that. And then you can flip it over, and if you have some slip solution, you can drag this little part out instead of scooping it out. So that's what I want to do for now on. So just in case if I want a lower French line, I can have it because my nude comes down a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna take this cuticle bit so we can flush these cuticles right on up. This part is always super satisfying for me. Now look at that cuticle and then look at that apex from the side. I think that's my favorite part about these cover tips. It gives an effortless look. I'm really just gonna come in on the sides really lightly. Don't really need to do much. And then straighten this rounded free edge for a nice coffin look. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take a buffer and buff these bad boys out. This is so the gel that I use can adhere to the nail and not peel off. I remember when I first started doing nails, this was like my main mistake, and I did not know why my gel polish was peeling off so easily. And it was because I skipped this step. So make sure you buff your nails out before you add the gel polish. Look at those dusty nails. Okay, so we got one TikTok trend and hack right on out the way with our nude polygel there. Now we're gonna move on to the blooming dots. But before we do that, I wanna do the blooming dots on a French look. Since we did this polygel hack here, so this is how I do my French tip. I guess we can do a quick little French tutorial. So we're just gonna make a V. And that line in the center is gonna be like our guide. Head straight for the line. Do the same thing on the other side. And I always start up really, really high because I like my French lines starting higher up. And then wherever you want your smile line to start at, that's where you'll start to like curve it on out and meet the two together. There we go. And of course, our smile line is going to start where the polygel ends. And then once you're satisfied, you can fill it on in. That's pretty decent. I think I'm gonna come in a little bit more with my sidelines. Ooh, we like a black tip. That only took me almost an hour to do, if I'm being completely honest. But anyways, we're gonna work on our second TikTok hack, and I'm gonna take this blooming gel here. So I'm gonna take this blooming gel and I'm gonna put some on this detail liner just so I can get it all the way up here without going beyond this little French line. Oh, and it looks like I got some dust on my nail. I'm just gonna go right on over it. And it came right off, look at there. We don't want to go too thick with it, but we want to do it thick enough. So as far as our dot colors, I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do some white and pink. And I also purchased these from Double Dip, and these are liner brushes. All right, so now I'm gonna start with some white and just gonna do some little dots here and there. And I'm gonna bring this one up. Like that. Oh, this is gonna start to look like a crocodile instead of dots. Oh, go up with this one. And then before curing, I'm just gonna go in with some pink. So we're gonna start with this lighter pink. Do some dots on the inside. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna let that spread as much as it can. I'm gonna put another, this darker pink in the middle. Oh, you can't really tell too much of a difference between the pinks. So it's really not gonna make a difference. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. So I noticed with the blooming gel, I applied it a little thick on the pointer. So for this finger, I applied a thinner coat because I don't want it to spread as much. I want it to look more like dots than the crop print. So let's see if we can get a different result. Let's start from this end. Oh, that, hold on. Okay, at this point, I don't know. So let's just snake up with these dots. And this time I'm using a little less of the white that I have on my dotting tool. I'm not using as much. Maybe that's what it was. That was a lot of white right there. But it still bleeds out a lot, so I don't know. But we're gonna keep it trucking. Okay, so we did that one. Now for the very last one, y'all know we got to do the tie-dye. So I'm gonna do the tie-dye on my thumb and my pinky. So for the tie-dye look, I think I'm gonna do white in between each of the pinks. just to split those two colors up so it looks like two different colors and not just one big blob of pink. So I'm gonna start with some white in this corner. Then I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna do them pretty close to each other. I do not know how this is gonna turn out. I'm really nervous about this. Ah, shoot. I'm at like the weirdest angle to do this. Okay, I think that's where I want to stop with it. And then I'm gonna take a clean brush and go from the middle and then take it and just swipe it up. That's not bad. I got a few gaps down there. Ooh, last one. Ooh, that swipe went a little bit too high. I'm gonna get some of that off with some acetone to get this little part off, this little mistake. Okay. Well, dang, I should have did the tie-dye for all the darn fingers. We're experimenting, guys, okay? I don't think this tie-dye is gonna blend well with our little blooming dots, but you know, we're testing out trends. And so far, the tie-dye is my favorite. So for next time, I wanna make sure I don't leave any gaps when I'm doing the lines of color at first, because you can see the gaps afterwards. Look at there. So let's try it again. All right, so this time, let's do a little bit in this corner, shall we? Ooh, ugh. That one was a little wobbly. Oh, this one was a little messy, y'all. But messy might be good for the tie-dye. What y'all think? How does that look? I think with more colors, it will look even better. But it's not bad for my first time, so I'm not mad. Okay, so we got it on the thumb. Let's see how this thumb turns out. Okay, so off camera, I added extra lines in between the lines I already had in the tie-dye, and it looks more tie-dye-ish than these kind of more spaced out lines. So I like this thumb way better. Look at that. Now we can put some top coat and clean up my mess. This MagicGel Tip Kit is definitely a game changer. Make sure you check it out in the description down below. I will also include other materials that I use throughout this video. But I think my two favorite TikTok hacks from this video was the polygel hack and then the tie-dye hack, especially the tie-dye one. I want to try the dot hack on a longer nail to see if it'll look a little bit it differently. I think I would like it better on a longer nail. The more I look at it, the more it looks like the way a leaf looks under a microscope. Like, that's the first thing that came to mind when I saw it, honestly. But it grew on me because I actually really like it. And then the tie-dye design is super easy to do. Y'all see, this is my first time doing it, and it turned out pretty decent, and it's actually my favorite design out of all of them in this video. So if you haven't tried that, make sure you try that. So this is what it looks like underneath. I still have dust and stuff underneath because I didn't wash my hands yet because I was trying to hurry up and get finished with this video. But I just wanted to show y'all how smooth it looks underneath. And yes, I grabbed my Roku remote to show off my nails because that's the closest thing that I had to me. But we're at the end of this video. If you watched this far, I want to give you a big thank you for watching. And tomorrow's video, we're going to continue the Subscribers Draw My Nails series. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video.